One. Nice to see you all. Yeah, I agree with you. Hello Facebook, hello YouTube watching on catch up. Just saying to our friends on Instagram here that today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of eyelashes. Yep, I know, eyelashes, eyebrows, seemingly small things, but actually can make a big difference on our face if we have a good set of brows. I don't know about you, but my girls these days, they talk about getting their brows on. That was never a thing when I was young. But anyway, I guess it's all the Kardashians and all of that that have made kind of eyebrows a real focus. And of course, eyelashes as well. Now, it's not just cosmetic. We're going to be talking about hair loss. We're going to be talking about issues through menopause, hormone changes, chemo, medications that can cause your hair and your eyelashes to fall out. And there's some good evidence-based information. And we're going to be talking to the brand ambassador for UK Lash. Now, we do have a Liz Loves discount, and I think we've got Rachel, have we, on Facebook? Hi. Rachel's going to be popping all the links in to everything that we talk about. Obviously, we can't link on Instagram, but I'll mention as many links as I can. I'll also pop them in the caption afterwards. So if you want to catch up with the caption, see what's been going on, or of course, go to lizearlewellbeing.com. That's the mothership. That's where it all happens. So many articles and links to podcasts and recipes and so many things. Not forgetting, of course, the famous Liz Loves section where all the discount codes and cost-cutting savings you can find there. So if you forget about anything or want to check anything out to see if there's a deal going, then just go and check that. But let us see whether we can get Ruth Francis in the house. Lovely to see you all joining. Let me know where you are. I can see we've got friends from Africa, we've got friends from Europe, we've got Australia. Good to see you all. Biotin, yeah, really useful. Biotin is a vitamin, and that has also been shown to help. Hello, Ruth.
Hello, Liz. How are you?
I'm very well. Gosh, it's so nice to see your lovely face.
I'm going to just come up. Here we go, because I thought I was doing it perfect positioning. I love these Instagram lives, and then you get your positioning
you
right.
Get it all exactly. You get it going. Now we often see you on QVC, don't we? Amongst other things.
Yes, and I've been with UK Lash for about 3 years now.
You have amazing eyelashes. Obviously, I wish all our friends on Facebook could see Ruth's eyelashes. Tell me they're not false.
Of course they're not. No. I've been working with UK Lash for 3 years. I've never had terrible lashes, but I used to get patchiness.
Yeah, me
too. And I
too.
wanted to get them as long and as full as I could. So working with UK Lash for 3 years, and I've been able to use all of their amazing products. Oh my goodness, I never have to worry about my lashes, my brows.
I wish you could see them.
So yeah, we've had some incredible results from all of our customers as well.
So let's talk a little bit about you for people who maybe haven't caught you on the telly. What's your background and what do you specialise in?
So I've been a beauty expert, I think you could probably call me, for around about 10 years. And I really feel a lot of passion about products that can kind of assist our natural attributes as much as possible. So I love the way that we can, use these great ingredients, these clinically proven ingredients to get results, to enhance ourselves as naturally as we can. And I think that's a lovely... I think that's part of my sort of passion, really. I love well-being. I love
all the right words. Do you know? I'll tell you my horror story because it's great that you have a more natural approach, and I love the ingredients, which we'll talk about with UK Lash. I got tempted to do these sort of semi-permanent lashes, the individual ones that you get glued on, like with super glue. And it was a few years ago now, gosh, I mean, maybe 10, 15 years ago. Kerry September, my makeup artist, will remember because basically all my eyelashes fell out. And for months, I mean, it was awful. I really sympathise for those who've had medication or treatment or chemo who've lost their lashes because there's something so feminine about, having your eyelashes, putting on some mascara. And when I couldn't do that, I used false eyelashes for the first time ever. I used to use lots of eyeliner to try and disguise the fact that I didn't have any eyelashes, and they took months to regrow. And it was a real lesson to me, actually, not to mess about with things that are so strong and can potentially be harmful. I'm not saying it's going to happen to everybody, but that was just purely my experience.
Yeah, I think with the semi-permanent lash extensions, I've had a lot of, varying feedback from people who've had them. They look amazing when you have them done.
Yeah, they do.
But I can give you a little bit of hope here. If you're somebody watching now who has them, and you're thinking, oh no, what's going to happen? You can actually use the UK Lash serum at the same time.
Oh, to wean yourself off.
Have them removed. You can use the serum, and it will be able to get to those lash roots and penetrate with all of those goodies and all the ingredients, the vitamins, the peptides, the proteins that we need. So don't panic if you're thinking, oh no, do I need to go and get them taken off? I think that's what's really wonderful about UK Lash is that it's for anybody at any time, at any stage.
Okay.
Start using it, and it's the only thing about it is you have to commit to using it every day. But we're talking about a few seconds out.
Oh, literally. I've been using it actually, obviously, before doing this to trial it. Super easy. Let's just talk about some of the people who might benefit, who might be interested. I'm seeing lots of comments here already on Instagram. People going through chemo, going through menopause. You've obviously, worked in this area for many, many years and heard many stories. What are the most common concerns that women have at different stages of their lives?
Well, I think, like you just mentioned there, medication, the aging process, different stages of life. I think a lot of women will see hair loss in brows, lashes, on the head at different times of life, depending on, the experiences that we're going through.
Sure.
But definitely, as we age, unfortunately, we all can sort of say, I've noticed certain things changing, and which, as frustrating as it is, there is this, hope that you can use these great ingredients.
There's light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully.
There is. So if you've got sparse and stubby lashes, if you find that you've hardly got anything there, my stepmom, right in the middle of menopause, stopped using mascara because her lashes were so short and stubby. She couldn't even really get the mascara brush on there. Yeah. And it really knocked her confidence. Like you, Liz, she was using loads of eyeliner to try and just make her eyes look more full. And she was a bit down about it. And I said, look, you haven't tried UK Lash yet. You need to try it because, your lashes are not conditioned right now. You're probably lacking in, lots of protein and different, things like vitamins and amino acids as we age that deplete. So why not use something that's going to give some nourishment back to your lashes at the root and see if that works for you? I knew it would work, but I wanted her to feel that, give it a try, stick to it. And oh my goodness, I didn't see her for quite a while because she was using it over the first lockdown.
Right.
And next time I spoke to her properly, her lashes were touching her glasses.
Really?
So she's been using it.
Very impressive before and after pictures. Here, I have to confess, I've only been using it for a few weeks. I already see a bit of a difference, but I'm not going to make any bold claims about it. But I have seen the evidence and the testimonials and the unretouched pictures on the website. It is actually quite phenomenal. Not only for lashes, but you've also got the eyebrow serum. And I know this again is something that we've talked about before, how we can get really thinning eyebrows as we age, just as our hair thins, or with pregnancy or whatever, or again with medication. Our eyebrows thin as well. And, we've been penciling it in and faking it to make it and all of that. But do they have the same ingredients? Which one should we talk about first? I mean, what's actually doing the job here?
They're pretty much the same ingredients. It's a slightly different application.
Yeah, I'll just show you actually, because I mean, this is what I've been using. So I've been using this on my eyebrows. So it's a little bit like a kind of, lip brush, if you see. And you just literally do one stroke, don't you, through your eyebrows?
Yeah, that's what's great about it. We don't want you to use too much product here because you're going to be wasting it and you don't get any more intense benefit from putting more on.
Just one
swipe, like you just saw Liz do there, is enough on both brows. Every single night to do this, and I like to do it. So cleanse your face as you would normally and try to make sure that you get any oily cleanser off your lashes and brows before you apply the product, because an oil-based cleanser will actually cause a barrier between your lash root.
So don't put your moisturiser on because that might block it. So put this on.
Put your moisturisers on afterwards. So you can do your treatment for your lash line, your brow line with your UK Lash and your UK brow. Right. Then when you've done that, it literally dries within a couple of seconds anyway. So you can then apply your eye serum or your eye creams and all the rest of your moisturising routine.
Sure.
So it's literally just one swipe, which is brilliant. You don't need to double dip that brush back in again in between. So That's it. That's your little
So,
brush.
so this one is the one that I've been using for my lashes. And what's interesting, because I did read the instructions very carefully, is that you say, I mean, it looks a little bit like an eyeliner brush. You can see it's very fine. And you use it just as you would put on an eyeliner. So you're not actually kind of putting it into the roots. You're just putting it as you would draw an eyeliner. Is that right?
Well, if you can get it onto the root area as you would draw an eyeliner really close to that lash line.
Really close,
we want that to go onto the root area because the peptides, the proteins, the vitamins, the plant extracts, we want those goodies to get to work at the root. And if you imagine all of our hairs all over our body, we've got millions of them, they're all in a different growth or a different part of the growth phase.
Yeah.
And we want to be able to treat our hairs when they're in that really sort of anagen growth phase, the beginning part of the growth cycle. But we don't know which part of the growth cycle our hairs are in. So that's why you've got to do it over that longer period of time.
To catch all the hairs. Yeah.
Sorry.
To catch all the hairs, because some of them will be growing and some of them will be dying off, and then you know a few weeks later you've got fresh ones. What about the lower lashes? Could I also use it under here?
Do you know, all you need to do is, you just applied it there, I'll just do a quick application as well. So you're going to sweep it across your lash line and then just do 3 or 4 blinks.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'll try that again.
So that you're transferring on enough of your UK Lash serum onto those bottom eyelashes as well. That's all you need to do. It's so easy, and then that's it. You've done. You don't even need to worry. It's like 5 or 6 seconds out of your evening routine. Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I wish our friends on Facebook could read some of the comments that are coming through here, because there's obviously, you've got a big fan base. It says, you know, really, it says. Paula here says, mine were long and curly. I can highly recommend. My brows seem to get darker and thicker, which is really good.
A lot of people say that. They have the appearance of being darker, thicker looking, fuller looking, longer looking.
Yeah.
And, you know, the before and afters that you mentioned, Liz, you can go onto the uklash.com
take
website
a look.
and see them. They're real people with real results, which is why, you know, we have grown exponentially over the last few years, especially over lockdown when people couldn't go to the salon to get their lashes.
No, I mean, if you were somebody who was used to getting all those little stick-on ones, you know, you couldn't do it, could you? So let's talk ingredients then, because you know me, I love to talk ingredients and go right down into the formulation of things. What are the key ingredients that are making our lashes and our brows grow?
So we've got vitamins in here, we've got proteins, we've got plant extracts, things like chamomile and licorice, so quite calming, green tea extract for antioxidants. But pentapeptide 17 is really where, you know, we talk about this all the time. That's really going to be helping to boost the condition of your lashes at the root. It penetrates at the root, and that's a legal claim that normally, you know, especially somebody like QVC would question, we can't say that unless we definitely
I know. I've been through all the due diligence and legals over the years gone by, definitely. You know, you have to prove something. If you're going to say it on air, you have to be able to prove it.
It's clinically proven, it's scientifically proven that it will actually, you know, get the effect. We've also got things like biotin in there as well.
So someone was just mentioning biotin earlier. That's a B vitamin, isn't it, that you can take as well?
Yeah, you can. And so, you know, we have actually got in the UK Lash range now some fabulous little gummies which actually tastes really good. So
I've had those gummies. They're dangerously delicious. They taste like sweets.
You don't need to have more than 2, but they're like little sweeties. And
you want to keep eating them.
So if you can do a bit of both, that's brilliant as well. If you can have that sort of, you know, internal intake of vitamins as well and proteins. And obviously, you know, when you're actually applying topically, because you're getting right to the root there, you're not just conditioning the lash, but you're helping them to really kind of protect the existing lashes, almost like repairing as well at the root.
Yeah.
And then preventing the hair loss. So a lot of people will comment and say, I found that when I'm removing my eye makeup, I'm not noticing as many lashes falling out.
I know, isn't that awful when you do that, when you take your eye makeup off and you see a few eyelashes? I mean, I know you're supposed to make a wish and blow them away for good luck, but actually I'm always a bit devastated when I see one that I've lost.
But hopefully this is really going to help you, Liz, because we are essentially conditioning our lashes and brows. How many times do we think, I couldn't go without, I mean, especially not with I couldn't go without using conditioner on my hair. Like straw.
That's a really good point. I couldn't not condition my hair, although I have to say, I've been, using a few more sort of treatments and things which have helped, but they definitely make a difference. You know, the key ingredients is what matters. And if you're just washing your face, you know, or using an ordinary cleanser or eye makeup remover, that's not conditioning your lashes, is it?
No, not at all. What we're wanting to do is add a very quick step into our nightly routine. You know, a couple of seconds using your brow serum and your lash serum. One swipe each side. Don't double dip the brush. You will get a full 3 months.
Oh, really?
Bottle. That's when you're using it every single day.
Wow.
Once you've gone through that 12-week period, that's when you really should start to
That's
go,
when you'll see.
Goodness, look at the difference.
So
then you only need to use it a couple of times a week just to keep that maintenance going.
Oh, really? So that's better value. So one applicator is going to last you 3 months.
Yep.
One swipe on each eyelash every night without fail. And then in 3 months, bing.
I mean, when I was in the first lockdown, I remember going into my health shop, my local health shop, and I wasn't wearing any makeup. Like a lot of us, I think we sort of thought, oh, actually, for some reason, we now just don't have to make as much of an effort with our hair, skin, makeup, because where are we going? We can't see anybody.
You can't go out.
And I actually found that quite refreshing to sort of have a break. And I went into my health shop, and the girl behind the counter sort of said to me as if I was on some secret mission, and she said, how have you had lash extensions in a lockdown when the beauty salons are closed? And I said, I'll let you into a little secret. I'm not wearing anything, not one scrap of makeup. Wow. These are my natural lashes. You need today. And she went, oh my gosh, I can buy it online. So she went straight away and bought it online. And I said, it really works. I wouldn't be one of those people that just says something. I couldn't go, you know, onto QVC and say something if I didn't genuinely know.
Well, I can see your lashes. I mean, I'm afraid everybody watching on Facebook and YouTube will have to go to the website and have a look. But, you know, Ruth, you do have the most phenomenal lashes. And as I say, early days for me, first few weeks, but I'm already seeing that my lashes seem a bit stronger, a bit softer, a bit more resilient. I'm not going to make any major claims, but it's definitely going in the right direction.
You really just got to stick with it, and I think that's the key to it. Whenever we sort of have feedback, oh, it didn't work, I always say, how long did you use it for, and did you do it every night for the first 12 weeks? And often people say, oh, yeah, no, I gave up after a few weeks. Well, you know, it's like anything. You can't, the body has a growth cycle of hair. You can't rush that along. If you want an instant effect, this isn't an instant effect. This is going to be conditioning over time. Yeah. But then once you've got to that point and you start really noticing your mascara glides on, your lashes just go on, your eyebrows feel fuller, they're not falling out, they're not as sparse and gappy. It's the same for the hair as well. We do have an amazing hair serum.
I've seen that, the hair growth serum. So just to confirm, like me, you have got mascara on as well.
I do, yes.
Yeah, but you know, you can't create, mascara doesn't create false eyelashes. You know, it just coats what's there, as everybody with sparse, thin eyelashes will be able to confirm. You know, it's not magic, unfortunately. It's a good way of kind of colouring and thickening them up again, but it doesn't make them look that much fuller or longer. So this is the hair growth serum, UK Lash growth serum for the hair.
Yes.
So is this the same then?
So there's different ingredients in here. There's actually a protein taken from peas. So it's a pea protein, which is so brilliantly active. And all you need to do is literally 3 to 5 pumps on the root, massage it in, make sure that your hair doesn't have hairspray or dry shampoo on it. So you don't have to wash your hair beforehand, but it's better if you don't have any, you know, hairspray or products on the hair. Yeah. Massage it into the area. Now I'm doing it here because this seems to be the area where so many of us notice that thinning around the hairline. That really seems to be when you put your hair back. Oh goodness, you know, those little baby hairs seem to have got a lot more prominent, especially post-pregnancy, people going into the menopause, during the menopause, post-menopause, and, you know, with medications as well. I know a lot of people will comment on it, hormonal imbalances, you can notice some thinning. So that's really good to be able to just pop that on. And again, it's just that commitment element. So it's every day. Between sort of 3 to 6 months, you'll start to see some difference there. And again, look at the reason why we have over 45,000 5-star reviews on the website. There's so many people talking about this amazing brand. UK Lash has just grown so quickly in the last few years because people have realised they can do something for themselves at home with, you know, something that has got those ingredients in there, like the proteins, the peptides, the vitamins, the plant extracts, vegan friendly, cruelty free.
Yeah.
You know, so
I think,
really...
I think, you know, one of the things that I've learned over the years is that it's quite easy in some ways to just get somebody to buy something once. But the key to a good product is when people come back time and time and time again. They only come back because it works, and leave great reviews. And you know, asking people to leave reviews on the website, but it's, you know, they're real pictures from real people. And I think it's just a really good thing. I really do. I mean, I think the ingredients are sound. I think the ingredients are very solid. And I know very many people who have used it, who've got on really well with it. Now, tell me about some of the stories of people on medication, because I know some of the really heartbreaking stories that you hear about people who've been having chemotherapy or who've lost their hair, lost their lashes. Is there any hope in extreme cases like that?
Well, I mean, obviously everybody's different, and I'm certainly not claiming to be medical in any way. But I know that when people are sort of wanting to get their lashes and brows and hair back, sort of post-treatment, giving yourself something that conditions, can nourish your hair at the root, the follicle level.
Right.
That's the key. So with an application like this, it's so easy, straight onto the roots, right on the root area, the lash line and the brow root. You know, with the brush, get it right in there, because it's the follicle that we want to treat. It's that whole sort of, you know, beginning of the new hair that we want to really give that nourishment to, from, you know, the peptides, the vitamins, the proteins, the extracts that are then going to really help to not only boost the condition of your lashes, but kind of encourage the growth there as well. So it's always worth a try. It's always worth giving it a go.
Yeah.
And whatever stage you're at, in whatever situation. I mean, obviously nobody can ever guarantee, because we don't know individual people's circumstance. But I would like to hope that it's really worth the shot.
Yeah,
wherever
definitely.
you are in, you know, the stage of the aging process, post-menopause, during menopause, post-pregnancy, whilst taking medication, if you can, obviously get advice if you feel you need to. Yeah. Maybe after an illness, you know, all these different reasons as to why our body reacts and changes, and we lose hair, we lose, you know, our condition of our nails. That's why taking something internally is really good for the overall hair, skin, nails. Give yourself the internal benefits as well if you can, you know, take.
So let's just focus. The key ingredient you mentioned is a peptide. So we're not talking, it's not a hormonal treatment.
No, so it's peptide 17 that's really the one that we sort of reference throughout the whole range. As I mentioned to you, the active ingredient in the hair serum is derived from pea, so that's a pea protein there, which is a really great ingredient. So we're kind of adding, you know, these extracts to the roots of all hair, wherever it's going to be, eyelashes, eyebrows, hair roots. And that's helping to support the growth. It's helping to condition from the root. Therefore, you're less likely to have as much shedding. You're less likely to have the thinning. You're less likely to have the fallout and the snapping. You know, when you sort of see dry, fragile hair.
Particularly if you're using a lot of mascara, your eyelashes can snap off too and become quite brittle. I've had that happen to me as well.
Yeah. If you imagine anything that's going to dry out the hair, whether it's on your lashes or your head, you know, that's not a good thing. It's going to cause brittleness. It's going to cause, you know, the snapping of the hair. So what we can do to hydrate, to nourish, to condition even more from the root every day is really then going to benefit.
I have to ask you though, because I have looked at serums and I've written about them on the website, and I've never been a huge fan in the past. I think maybe because they were the ones using ingredients that I didn't particularly like, but also they were very expensive. I mean, seriously expensive. We're looking at like 3 figures expensive. You are less expensive, and yet your reviews seem to be better. Does that just come down to the different ingredients that you're using, the more natural ingredients?
I think it's a host of different reasons. I think that the whole kind of the mission behind UK Lash and the founder really was to make beauty more accessible when it came to, you know, lash conditioning, brow conditioning.
Why did she start with lashes? Was there a personal reason?
Well, as far as I'm aware, because I know how passionate the founder is about, you know, giving women that confidence back. I know that there were family members that were experiencing post false lash application fallout, using those fabulous extensions. Oh my gosh, they look great at the time, but I have had some horror stories. I've never used them myself. I've used strip lashes occasionally, but I've never used the semi-permanents. My sister does, and I got her to start using UK Lash at the same time, so she could have new lash growth that was healthier. And
that's good that you can use it together. If you're addicted to your falsies, that's fine, but just make sure you're conditioning your lashes at the same time. Lovely comment here actually from Min Catkin saying, UK Lash is fantastic for my lashes. Mine were really poor after COVID, and now they're better than before. So yeah, I think
lots
unfortunately.
Lots of comments about that, Liz, actually. Post-COVID, people saying that they've got long COVID, they've noticed hair loss in all areas, head and on the lash and brow. So we had a lot of great feedback from customers saying, actually, I noticed that I had this thinning, sparser looking brow and lash line and hair. Using UK Lash has definitely benefited and helped them. So I just feel so happy when I hear feedback like that, because obviously I can't claim it's my product because it's not. I'm just, you know, really lucky and honoured to work with such a great brand. And to be able to give women their confidence back, and men as well, actually.
And men. I do like a man with nice lashes, I have to say. And this is great because they don't have to use mascara or anything. Just get lovely long lashes. I wonder if Kit would be interested.
Isn't that just typical though, that because they're not doing anything, a lot of the time they have better lashes and better skin, better brows. But anyway, I know a lot of guys. One of my closest friends, he said, I still want to have like a fuller looking lash line so that my eyes look nicer and brighter and sparklier. So, but you know, overall, I get so many wonderful comments from women saying, I've got my confidence back. I can go hardly, you know, wearing any makeup now. Just a little bit of mascara and my lashes look fuller. They frame my eyes better. The eyes are the window to the soul, after all. You know, you really notice people's eyes, don't you? So I love hearing feedback like that.
We're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Ruth. Where can people go to get more information if they want to have specific questions answered or more information?
Well, I know that we've got the UK Lash team standing by to answer questions today on here.
On Instagram, great.
On their Instagram, uklash.com, which is where I am right now.
Great.
Also, have a look at their website, uklash.com. It's got so much information on there about the products, and of course those before and afters that you mentioned as well.
Fantastic. Ruth, it's lovely to see you. Thank you very well. I'm going to just flutter my eyelashes at you one more time before going off.
Wonderful. So great to meet you, Liz. Thank you so much.
And you too. Thanks for being here. Now you have to click off, honey, otherwise I click everybody else off.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, lovely. Do love a bit of a beauty chat. And it sounds as though this has been really helpful and much loved by many. So there you go. Go and check it out if you want to. Check out the website, UK Lash. And we do have the 15% Liz Loves. I think that, important news, your 15% discount is only valid for 1 week. Okay, you've got 1 week to decide. Okay, so we've got that code until the 6th of October at uklash.com. So thank you very much for giving us money off to try it. 1 is all you need for 3 months. Give it a go. Let me know how you get on. Love to hear. Just talking about expiries and also hair, Michael Van Clark, who I know loads of you love, their offer for Liz Loves is also expiring. So last chance. They go on till the 30th of September. So when is that? Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay, right. You've got to be quick with that one too. These are the 3 that I've used today, just so that you know. The protective conditioner, which I really like, particularly if I've been out in the sun or I'm going out in the sun. This is the travel size of their shampoo, and the thicker, quicker spray. This was the styling spray that I used on my hair this morning, and it doesn't leave any stickiness, but it just leaves the hair kind of, yeah, with a bit of hold. So love Michael Van Clark, love all their things, but particularly I like the little travel sizes and particularly their styling products. So, and they've got a great overnight sleep mask as well, which I really like. So Michael Van Clark, but if you want to get your 15% off, that does expire tomorrow, so a last word of warning. We also have, just to let you know, because I've got this right beside me here, I just wanted to give this a quick mention. Lots of you have been asking about Bed of Nails. So Bed of Nails, this is my little neck pillow. I've been getting quite a lot of neck tension. I'm doing so much writing at the moment for a project, which I'll tell you about another time. But I do find, it was Lily who introduced me to this because she uses it for her chronic pain and for migraine. So go and check out Bed of Nails. I really think they are a good brand. And we do have a Liz Loves, but then again, it's 15% off. So that is about it for today. Don't forget to sign up to the newsletter, which is going out tomorrow afternoon at tea time, full of lots of free things. We've got competitions, we've got links to articles, recipes for the weekend, podcasts. There's a new podcast that went live yesterday. I hope you heard it, all about skincare, all about using things like retinol. Really interesting, with Dr. Stephanie Williams. She's such a guru. I was really pleased to be able to talk to her. So that will be in your podcast app, whichever platform you use for your podcast. Just check out the Earle Wellbeing Show. Let me have a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know of other topics that you'd like me to talk about on the podcast. I'll be back with you live for Instagram TV on Earle Wellbeing next Tuesday. And our guest is a favourite. Yes, we've got Kevin Levers from the Naked Pharmacy. And we're going to be talking about something new that they're doing. So stay tuned for that. Lovely to see you. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Really nice to have you as part of the community. Have a great few days and a good weekend if I don't speak to you before. Bye-bye.